We come to you live from Seattle as the fans continue to file in. The road to the Super Bowl is a long one, and the wild card marks the beginning of the journey. A victory in tonight's game propels the winner to next week's matchup in the NFC Divisional Championship as the 49ers come into town to face the Seahawks. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here to bring you this one, sponsored by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Boy, you talk about a quarterback who can light up the scoreboard. This guy can do it all. And the scary thing is, he's getting better with each game. I think some of that has to do with his receivers, because he's got some good ones to throw to.
T.O. will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. Stopping this combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
Look at him down there. Now this is a team that comes ready to play. Heck, I even think I see a coach jumping up and down a little bit.
The playoffs are here, and we're ready to get this NFC wildcard game underway. Chandler will be kicking off.
To start the game.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 1-yard line. So the offense sets up for its first drive of the game. The backs are lined up in an I. Throwing on first down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. A little off target, but caught. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what bringing the blitz will do. It'll force you to make the throw before you want to. They're just lucky he didn't throw it to the other team.
Only one man in the backfield. Man in motion. Handed off to the back. The 30. The 40. He's finally brought down at the 49-yard line. And that's the type of thing he does so brilliantly and so often. What a run by Alexander.
And if he could have gotten past that last guy, we'd be talking about a touchdown instead of a first down.
Well, John, it's wild card weekend, and I wouldn't be surprised to see at least one big upset.
You know, there's two different mentalities in these games. The guys who just barely made it in are just excited to be here, and they're playing loose. But the higher-seeded teams sometimes look beyond this week and see who they'll have to play in the divisional game. And that could lead to some big upsets. Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. And we let that one go. The lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
You offsides, that's a penalty player. You can't touch me. The Mike Vick spin move is essential.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 49.
Hit the ball. You got him. You got it. Set.
He hands it off. Only a yard by the halfback.
On the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package.
49-yard line. Here come the heat.
Dropping back. Closing in. Steps up into the pocket. This one falls incomplete. He barely got that one off.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Williams is looking for a good punt here. Williams back to return. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 19. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Tosses it right. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play. Bring that pain, baby. Let's go.
Garcia sets up. Gets rid of it. The pass comes in low, but he has it. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Johnson goes in motion. They give it to the halfback. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
7 yards to go. The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him. Steps up, and he's brought down in the backfield. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. Under pressure, stepping up. Pass was incomplete. He was able to avoid the sack, but couldn't find a way to get that pass to his receiver.
He took a pretty big shot at the end of that play. They've been working on his timing at practice. 3- and 5-step drops that are designed to get the ball out of there quickly. He still has to try and get it out a little sooner, so he doesn't have to take too many hits.
LaFleur is back to punt. Here's the kick. This one goes out of bounds. Pressure, gets the pass off. He finds his man. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
First and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Going to the right. Gain of a couple on that carry. Hasselback gets set. And he gets the delayed handle. About 3 yards on the draw.
The ball carrier, 3-yard gain on the play.
That all you got? Lead to left.
Alexander lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Hit him low. They got nothing.
Hands it off. Alexander couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Williams will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
At the 19-yard line.
First and 10.
Set.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Just about a 3-yard gain.
Reception. 3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Dropping back. Throwing. That one won't count since he was out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. That throw just got away from him a little bit.
Seattle comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the
Toss play to the right. Couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes in the cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Offense couldn't get it done in the lineup to punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 44.
Here comes the heat. Set.
Pass on 1st down. Give it to the halfback. Pickup of about a yard on the run.
On the run, 1 yard gain on the play.
Pressure coming with the throw, with the catch. Off and run. The 30, the 20, the 10. To the air they go for a long day.
Man, you talk about making a big play. That's what this guy could do, and he did it right there.
Now it's 1st and goal following the big play by Jackson. Only one man back. They'll go with a run once again. Alexander didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Alexander. And he's brought down at the 1 yard line. Great push by the defense on that play. They were in the backfield as soon as the ball was snapped.
That's a case where your running back goes low and your linebacker goes lower and penetrates to make the big save and stop the score.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Using motion. Give it to the halfback. Touchdown, Seahawks. Great rushing touchdown there.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
Brown comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdown. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 25.
Should be a return here. From the 4 yard line. The 49ers will start this drive from the 21.
Number 23 on the return.
Garcia sends a man in motion. And that's a gain of about 8.
With the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Johnson moves in motion.
Hit him low.
Give it to the halfback. Hurst picks up just enough. Good job getting past the sticks on that run. So they have 1st and 10 here.
You got, D. Come on. Get in there, Lon. Get in there.
Only one man back.
10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Catch the ball, man. Back off, DB.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 31-yard line.
Bust his grill.
Garcia sets up. Closing in, unleashes the deep ball. It's caught. Amazing play by Owens.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Going to the air on 1st down. Goes with a short pass to the right side. Lost about 2 yards.
With the reception, 3-yard loss on the play.
So it's a 1-touchdown game as the first quarter comes to a close with the score Seattle 7, San Francisco 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Sideline, D. Set. Ain't got nothing. Snake eyes.
Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Incomplete that time, John.
The quarterback has to make sure that he has a good grip on the ball before he lets it go. When it's raining like this, it's not unusual to see a few more bad snaps, fumbles, incompletions, and stuff like that out there.
Garcia gets set. Wilson in motion. Under pressure with the pass. Behind him, but he has it.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down. They come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
D up, Lon. Snake eyes.
Throws it. Garcia floated it out there, and the receiver was able to bring it in.
And that's a typical timing pass where you lead the receiver to a spot. And when he gets there, he just needs to make the catch.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I. Pressure with the throw. Burns, he has it. Good route running by the receiver, who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
Split backs this time. Toss to the left. Loss of around 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
Chandler comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's up. The attempt is good. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 20.
Nice distance. From the 7. Just won't go down. Powering ahead. On their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Alexander picks up maybe 3 on that carry. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 31. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Slips the tackle. Plows ahead. Just about 7 yards on that carry.
With the carry, 7-yard gain on the play. Third and inches. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Eagle left.
Run!
He's taken down in the backfield. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, 3rd and long, 2nd and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Williams will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
First and 10. Tosses it left. Lucas came up and shut down the run.
Yeah, they tried to get around the edge. He came up from his corner position and boom, he makes a heck of a tackle.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. They need 5. Ball on their own 29. Garcia using split backs. Pressure coming. Had trouble getting anywhere on that play.
Yeah, because the defense was in the zone. When he tried to tuck it and run, they were watching him, and they were able to swarm to the ball and bring him down before he got very far.
LaFleur lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
There was no need to try and return that one, so he made the right decision there.
Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7. Alexander. He loses it. The 49ers get it.
One thing you have to be aware of as a ball carrier in a playoff game is that the defense is looking to create a turnover.
The coach is hoping to get it right here because that could be a big lift for the team.
What the official will be looking for here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
Let's go, ball.
Hasselbeck gets set. Hand off to the tailback. Just about 7 yards on that carry. The backs are lined up in an I. Ingram moves in motion. Hands it off. Great fake. Flings it to the outside. They got pressure that time, and the quarterback pays the price.
Yeah, the pass rush got to him just as he was releasing the ball. He did avoid the sack, but he's got to be careful not to throw the ball up for grabs where the defense can pick it off.
Alexander, the lone back.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Receives the handoff. Closing in. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback.
41-yard line.
Using motion.
Get in there.
Throwing. Adjustment. And powering ahead. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
That all you got?
Just about a yard on the run. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Man in motion. Under pressure, throws it, drops the interception. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Pressure, steps up into the pocket. With the pass, Hasselbeck had to unload that pass in a hurry.
And I'll tell you, the toughest thing to do as a quarterback is to throw it accurately when there's a big old defensive player in your face.
This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick is up, and that kick is right on target. Brown in to kick this one off. They'll return this one from the 6-yard line.
You know, I think you have to go for it right here and take some of the momentum back.
On the return. They'll take over at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
So it's second and 10. Man in motion. Going to the left. Loss of about 1.
Loss of 2 on the play. Third and 12.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
2-yard line.
The Seahawks come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. The Seahawks call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. And he makes the reception, but it's short of the first down marker.
On third down, you need to make sure you know where you are in the field. Because if you make the reception, it should be good for a fresh set of downs. If you make the catch and you don't get the first, it can only be due to lack of concentration by the receiver.
They can't keep it going, and more than likely, we'll see the punter. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. This one sets up nicely. It could be big. The 40. Has room. The 20. The 10. He loses it. The 49ers grab the live ball. You have to wrap the ball up with 2 hands in games like these.
Yeah, you got to be extra careful. If the ball is wet and you have it hanging out there, the defenders are going to try and punch it out of there every time. I think the coach needs to look at how his team has done so far and decide if they can put a drive together with this much time left. If he doesn't think they can, or just doesn't want to risk anything, we'll probably see a few runs here.
Beasley didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball. Now, the defense just can't be trying to strip the ball here. The last thing they want to do is let them get a first down and run out the rest of the clock. If they can hold them these next 2 downs, their offense might get the ball back.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Owens, the man in motion. This one is handed off. 4-yard pickup there by the fullback.
Gain of 4.
The defense can't get sloppy out there and miss tackles and let them get a first down. They might get the ball back and have a shot at some points before halftime.
Third and 6. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Handed off. Seattle will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout remaining. LaFleur is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit. Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Alexander is the deep back. Closing in, gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Good, strong throw by the quarterback on that pass.
You know, they really whipped that thing in there. That's why you used to see a lot of drop passes by a defender, and it's usually because he just can't hang on to the thing.
Dropping back, under pressure, tossing it over the middle. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chains. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Passing to the left. Picked off. Into the open field. The 40.
I don't think they can do much more than just throw one long. So I'm sure the defensive coach is telling his guys, don't get beat deep.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Going for 6. It's intercepted. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Seattle 10, San Francisco 3. We're ready to start the second half of play. Brown comes in to kick off.
Kicking off to start the second half. Number 23 back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 3-yard line. San Francisco losing by 7. Heads back out.
25 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 22. Using motion. They give it to the halfback. 1-yard gain by the running back. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Set. Bring that pain, baby. Stay guys. Stay guys. Bring the pain.
What a touchdown. Hurst was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Barlow, the deep man, gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. Owens dropped the ball, and if he's dropping passes, who's the quarterback going to go to next?
One drop doesn't mean that you should stop going to him. If you have a guy that you're comfortable with, you got to go to him. Even guys like Terrell Owens will drop one every now and then.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. From the 39. It's a fumble. The Seahawks are there to pick up the ball. That ball just squirted right out of his hand.
He never had a good handle on that thing. A lot of guys will wear gloves to help them hold on to the ball, but even if you do, you still got to wrap it up and protect it. You're going to see a lot of balls popping out like that.
Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an I.
At the 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
Pressure, throws it. He hits his receiver. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
That's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball
Tosses it left.
2-yard line.
Just won't go down. And that's a gain of about 8. He picked up just enough. There's a flag on the play.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
They got nothing.
1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
He can't wrap it up. Power running there to move the sticks.
You know, the defense had him stop short, but he did a heck of a job of busting through the tackle to get enough for the first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Set. Get at him, Chief.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. A little off target, but caught. That catch was his 4th. The quarterback likes to go to him more and more as the game moves along.
You got him.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Closing in, gunning this one to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice. They use it a few times in just about every game. And let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 12-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Back on, QB. Get in there.
Garcia sets up.
Let's go.
Under pressure with the throw. Hurst was right there to pull that pass in.
The receiver never took his eyes off that one, looking into his hands as he ran under it.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 31.
2nd and 13. Ball on the 31-yard line.
We'll see.
Hand it off again. Hurst wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Owens, the motion man. Pressure, gets rid of it. Intercepted. Breaks the tackle. He's at the 20.
I'll tell you, every time the playoffs roll around, we see some great defensive plays like that.
After the interception, they'll take over in good scoring position.
All right. Ain't nothing. Set.
Mealy comes in motion. tosses it right. Gain of about 1.
Kick a little something for the G's and make a few hands while I breeze through the late night shift on some late night.
9 yards to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throws it. Incomplete.
If his team wants to make the next round, he's going to have to make that catch.
They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Pressure coming. Throws it over the middle. A little off target, but caught.
Well, watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
Brown leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. He sends it right through the uprights, his second field goal of the game. The Seahawks score again and are comfortably ahead. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Good distance. From the 5-yard line. An interception brought the last drive to an abrupt end. They'll do a better job, I think, of protecting the ball this time around. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. The 49ers using motion. Hand off to the tailback. The running back gets about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
Drops back, closing in, throwing, puts it on the ground. The 49ers roll on it. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity.
Yeah, he picked up the trash.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Under pressure with the pass. Hits his receiver in stride. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
First and 10.
Come on, partner. Let's go. Come on.
Hurst in the backfield.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Stay up.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Yeah. 90 ball. Set.
Owens, the man in motion. Pressure, gets the pass off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
3rd and long.
They got nothing. Even left.
6th play of this drive. Pressure coming, throws it, and he picks up about 4.
Makes the reception. Gain of 4 on the play.
He's been on the sideline, loosening up. Yep, here he comes for the 7th time. He has it with some open field. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
Only one man back. To the air on first down. He hands it off. Picks up 5.
37 on the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 49.
Let's go, come on.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Loses the defender. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get. This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
They give it to the halfback. Picks up 5. Hand off to the tailback, closing in, throwing left. Hasselbeck was able to find his man for the first down.
The receiver is really a special player. He's one of those guys you want to look for at crunch time.
Inside enemy territory. The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback.
15-yard.
Tosses it left. Great play in the backfield by Young. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over it.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Seahawks ahead of the 49ers 23. And we'll start the fourth quarter.
Sideline to sideline. Come on, partner.
Alexander, the lone back.
Ball on the
Gets the toss to the left. Lost about 2 yards.
on the 1. 3-yard loss on the play.
The 49ers come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Again with the carry. Trying to take time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? Are they a little too conservative here?
Maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. And it's on its way. And so that kick is good. Solid effort tonight. 3 field goals for him. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Brown is just about ready to kick this one away. Decent kick. They should have a return. From the 5. Breaks free. Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended in a punt.
On the return.
It's 1st and 10.
Give it all you got. Bulldog under.
the air on first down. Under pressure, throws it. The catch on the run. Big-time play by number 89.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hurst couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Second and long. Ball on the 50-yard line. Pressure, throws over to his right. He never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
They'll pass on first down. Pressure coming, gets rid of it, and it's complete. They connect again, and the receiver catches his third ball of the game. 9 yards to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Closing in.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 21-yard line.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. That pass had no chance.
I'll tell you, that's exactly what you're supposed to do if you don't reach your quarterback. Get your hands up and cause an incomplete pass.
Seattle comes out in their nickel package.
On the 21-yard line.
Gets rid of it. Perfect pass. And he's brought down at the 11. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Garcia gets set. Dropping back. Gets the pass off into the open field. The fullback was on the receiving end.
And he's a good option coming out of the backfield. He can do a lot more than just block. He can catch it out of the backfield, carry it, and heck, I've even seen him throw it once or twice.
First and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Snake eyes. Eagle left.
And he'll get the call. Great fake. Throws to the end zone. Looking for the touchdown on first down, but couldn't get it to his target.
On the play.
Second and goal.
Give it all you got, Keith. Come on.
Receives the handoff. Throwing a strike to the end zone, so the pass falls incomplete in the end zone.
On the cover.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Going to the right. Touchdown, San Francisco. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. And so a big drive for this offense as they put together a nice string of plays that takes them down the better part of the field for the touchdown.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 88.
Nice distance. From the 6-yard line. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal. Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off to the back. Gain of 2. About 8 yards. Ball on their own 25. The Seahawks using motion.
Snake pass.
The 30. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Throwing on first down. Pressure, gets the pass off. Missed tackle. The 40. Tackle at the 46. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. First and 10. Ball on their own 46. Morris, the deep man.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Got him. Get in there, look.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. Runs him over. Beat the blitz. Decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
Alexander, the lone back.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Pressure coming with the throw. Incomplete pass.
Sometimes a guy has the adrenaline going full throttle in the beginning of the plays, and he wants to make a play so bad, he ends up overthinking and drops the ball.
48-yard line.
Get at him,
Alexander. And he stopped at the 47-yard line. Alexander couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Williams sets up to run back the punt. Here's the catch. And he waves for the fair catch. And this one comes back out to the 20. Garcia with split backs. Dropping back to pass on first down. And the blitz confused the pass protection.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. A guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his place. I'll tell you, that could make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
Bring the pain.
Closing in, throwing. Incomplete.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Dropping back. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
The punter's in again for the 8th time. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Stay guys. Hawkeye right. Hawkeye right. Set. Hit the ball. Fire out.
Alexander. Just about a yard on the run. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 39. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Take him out.
Hand it off to the fullback. Peterson makes the tackle at the 42. 4-yard pickup there by the fullback. San Francisco calls a timeout. They have 2 left. Five yards to go.
Ain't nothing.
Robinson, the man in motion.
Come to eat. We'll see.
Hand off to the tailback. Keeps his feet moving. San Francisco will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout left. And so the offense gets 1 more shot to see what they can do here with the time remaining. Here comes the punter. He's gotten a lot of action so far. Here's the kick. A lot of open field as he takes the punt. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 34-yard line. First and 10.
They got nothing. Set.
Using motion. Passing on first down. Under pressure with the pass. Won't have to break stride. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. And they hurry up to the line.
On the play.
Back off, DB.
To the air on first down. Pressure. He tried to turn it upfield, but didn't have much luck there, John.
Yeah, but the defense stayed at home on that play, and they stopped him before he could go too far.
Drops back. It's the pass off. Incomplete pass. He was there, got his hands on it, but just couldn't make the catch.
That's another one of those deals where he was looking to run before he had the ball. When you're down by this much, the offense doesn't want to be facing too many 3rd and 4th down, because that means they're taking too much time. They should be getting first for every 1 or 2 downs if they want to have a chance at this thing.
With the throw, incomplete. Lucas had his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away. Hey, this isn't going to be an easy pickup, but the offense has to believe that they can do it or they've already lost the game. The line has to give the quarterback some time so he can find an open guy and keep this thing going.
Throwing. This pass is incomplete. The Seahawks send out their offense. John, do you think that was the right time to go for it?
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about fourth down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed fourth down conversions.
So the defense can use its last time out here after first down, but 2 kneel downs will close this game out. A little over a minute left. San Francisco pulls a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout.
Second and 12. Ball on the 50-yard line.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package.
Catch the ball, man. All right. Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
He hands it off. Gain of about 1.
37, the ball carrier. 1-yard gain on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. They'll probably try one long throw downfield. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18.
Get in there.
Passing on first down. Pressure coming. Throws it. Incomplete. There's the final gun. The final score is Seattle 23, San Francisco 10. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.